Bam! Focused minds back up in the building, keeping the Lord first and everything else that come together. Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, a great 140 bout, championship bout. It's not getting a lot of noise that you would think it would get. Two young lions in the prime going at it. These are a couple of the fighters that need to fight each other, to see who's who. And it's gonna be a interesting fight. Shakur got everything in his toolbox. Is the favorite in the fight over Lopez. I mean, he got jab, he got good foot movement, head movement. He know how to just stay out the reach of his opponents. He comes in and out, a great counter puncher. And that's what he gonna want to do in this fight here, be a counter puncher against Lopez. Let Lopez be the aggressor and just try to answer everything Lopez bring at him. Now, Shakur haven't been tested. Lopez is very athletic, but like I say before, Shakur got everything in the toolbox, and he know how to make the adjustments. He uses jab when needed. He don't got great knockout power, of course, but he don't need it. He'll outscore you to death in this fight. And so that's what he plan on doing. I don't see him knocking Lopez out. If anybody get knocked out, it'll be him. Not knocked out, I should say. Nobody gonna get knocked out, but knocked down. I would think that, it's possible either one could knock each other down. I ain't gonna even dog Shakur like that. I think Shakur could catch him with some unexpected shot that could put Lopez down. He move around good, got head movement. One of the best defenses in boxing right now. When you think about Shakur, so I think about Mayweather. So he able to keep his opponent off of him at all times, no matter how aggressive they get. Is he a pocket fighter? No, he's not. But he can let some hand combinations go in the pocket and can put you on the canvas, like I say. Here you got Shakur just pawing at his opponent, keeping him again at that distance he want. He like to keep his fighter at distance and then shoot his shots, shoot his hand combinations. As you see him throw the overhand, he pawing with his jab. I would like for him to actually throw it with conviction, but he's just trying to keep a distance and shoot counter shots, let his opponent be the aggressor. And you see him jumping out the way. That's just a signature Shakur right there. He like to jump back out the way, come back in. He'll switch it up on you and jump back in and stay in for a minute, then go back out. But as you see, he always keep a hand distance away from his opponent. You see Shakur again in this particular fight. He keeping his opponent back. Doing the same thing, pawing out with his jab, keeping his opponent at a distance. And that's why they say Shakur fights is boring, because he keep his opponent at distance, then he shoot at him when he ready to. You see him here staying out of hands reach, but once he ready to go in, he come in quick and fast and go right back out, back into defensive set. So, that's why a lot of people don't like watching Shakur, but I think he need to take this same approach and don't try to be a hero in this fight coming up against Lopez, with the aggression. As you see him trying to come in on his opponent, he is more of a counter shooter, and that's where he need to stay. Teofimo Lopez, a great young fighter. I like him a lot. I just think his dad get him in a lot of trouble, but in this particular fight here, he gonna definitely have to use his athleticism, get in and out. He like to lunge in real quick, got quick feet, and he don't got that great of head movement, but he got quick feet. He could defend himself quite well, but he do take shots, and that's what Shakur can definitely exploit when he in there, because one thing about Lopez, he do get frustrated, as in this fight with Cambosis. He got very frustrated, and that's one reason he lost this fight. He got impatient, got out of his game plan, and Shakur is the number one man to do that to a boxer. Now you can see Lopez here, you know, trying to catch Cambosis early, trying to be really over aggressive in this fight. You know what I mean? And that's why he lost it, being impatient. But he got quick hands. How he could beat Shakur catching with the left hook and put him down. You know, a shot that Shakur won't be able to really see if he throw it quick and fast. And he also got to spin Shakur around and use his athleticism by taking different angles and not get so over aggressive when he in there. You know, who win this fight? I got Shakur winning this fight. Uh, I put my money on Shakur to win this fight, going the whole distance. It may be some knockdowns in this fight, and it could surprise you who go down. I don't know. I might. I don't know what to say. I think Lopez got a shot at knocking Shakur down, but Shakur might surprise everybody and put Lopez on the canvas because Lopez's chin is questionable. We haven't seen Shakur be tested too much, but we know Shakur make great adjustments in the ring, and Lopez not so much. So it's gonna be interesting to see these two warriors go at it. You know, it's a great fight. You know, these fights got to be made, especially with these guys here. You got Tank who going through his thing right now, but who knows? Maybe he get back in the ring. You got Davis. You know, you got a few guys out there, Devin Haney. So these guys got to fight while they still young. I got Shakur in this fight, but Teofimo way more athletic, and as you can see him moving around, I think if he could use his athleticism, spin and turn Shakur, I think he got a great chance to win.
I appreciate what you do. Well, thank you. And I don't know if you've ever heard that before, but you do yourself a good. You bring a good. I don't want to say product. Product's not the right word, but you're doing a very honorable service. I appreciate that.